Hi YouTube, and yes, I'm slightly in the dark. First of all, can we say, this dress looks great. I don't know how well you can see it. I know, I'm sort of in the dark, but to me, I think it's a very pretty dress. Can you see my dress? It's red, and it's pretty. I think it's beautiful. Okay, and now, well, you'll see the disclosure since now I know how to edit videos. Yeah, by the way, Squidbillies is on. Say hi, Squidbillies. Hi, Squidbillies. And when you read the disclosure, if you are of age, you will probably, hopefully you will giggle. And that will be that. Nose itching, I tell you. So, today, I'm going into the bedroom to sit. Okay, so today, yesterday, you know how awesome yesterday was, and I was pretty excited and in a pretty good mood. I would say today would be 120% the opposite. Okay, I went and got to see my friend, so that was cool, but then it decided to, take a dive bomb into a pit of magma. We went to see a movie, and it was terrible. We saw Snow White and the Huntsman, which, as I said, was absolutely horrible movie. There were some redeeming qualities, I guess. I look very critically at several things, so, yeah. So there we go. So that wasn't the coolest, but I did get to go hang out with friends, and then that was cool. And then the ligaments are shifting on my friend because they are going to have a baby. Like, they were leaned over, and I was like, you are way too soon for Braxton Hicks. No. And they're like, no, just the ligaments shifting. I was like, oh, okay, good. Like, I mean, bad, and I'm sorry, but yeah, poor thing. Had to go use the restroom several times. Because the baby, as I explained, like, I can't just sit here so long. I hate having to get up and go pee. I'm like, the baby is using your bladder as a trampoline. It's not your fault. So, that was fun, and then I came home, and I edited a few videos, which I'll probably do tonight, and then just it dove into a pit of magma. It's essentially, it's night now. It's almost the next day. And it was terrible. It was absolutely horrible. The crap I'm going to have to be dealing with it's family. And for the most part, I am supportive of my family. Just sometimes they can take a knife and just keep twisting. That's what I don't understand. I mean, okay, yes, you stabbed me 20 times. That's fine. But do you have to, with a rusty knife too? Okay, it's rusty. Awesome. I'm going to have to go get a tetanus shot, get stitched up, make sure that no internal organs are damaged, and stop the bleeding. But you have to twist it? It's like people who just keep picking at a situation until a human being snaps, especially one that takes so long. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to try and think critically, okay, I have to have some fault in this somewhere, possibly. You know, everybody has some piece and some fault. And I do think critically, and, that's where I highly enjoy the person that I'm with, because they're not a whipping boy. If I wanted a whipping boy, I would have stayed with one of my high school boyfriends I was with. He was a bit of a whipping boy, which is why the relationship ended. I want somebody who's closer to being my equal and who will ground me, let me, pull me back down if I'm being too drastic. They will let me know if my dress is so pretty. I'm trying to be happy for you guys because you guys don't want to hear this kind of crap. But I want somebody who's going to tell me, okay, you're being ridiculous. And I can be like, okay, I can get this under control. I'm sorry. And so that's what I like. And I mean, luckily, and he had work the next day and was early, but like I called him a few times, and he's like, you know what? I've been around. I know what is going on. I've been there for several years, because I mean, we dated on and off throughout high school, and I mean, yeah, you know, still we remained friends, and they were there for several situations and several issues, and very wonderful and amazing person, but like, I just, I enjoy when, you know, I'm actually solidified that I'm not crazy in what I'm feeling. And I mean, I don't know what I want. I mean, I still have I have a lot of pent-up anger over issues that have happened in the past. And it's only towards one person. And I've discussed it many times, and then I just have to bury it. And then something happens to the absolute extreme that it just comes back up. It's like a scab that can never heal. It's like you have the Band-Aid. Ooh. You have the Band-Aid on the wound. I'm tapping the arm that's holding the camera. That's why you guys tip forward. I wasn't meaning to shit. Anyways, you have the Band-Aid on the arm, and you go thinking it's all kind of healed and scabbed, and you're going to take the Band-Aid off, and you just rip it, and it starts bleeding again, and you're like, crap. Gotta get that Band-Aid back on there. I thought we were done with that. And that's not a way anybody should live their life. I've always, you know, talked about how you shouldn't live in the past. You need to keep moving forward with events. You can't hold grudges, and you can't have issues with people. If you're going to have that, you just have to let them go if you cannot get over it. But you can't let go of family. They're there. I mean, technically you can. There's lots of people who disown their family. And it's not the entire family. I'm saying in general, speaking in general. Metalocalypse is on. Oh, this is when they get back to their roots. Murder face. William Murderface, Murderface, Murderface. That's terrible. But luckily, I'm feeling better, because all it takes is one big, huge snap. I don't know. It's just going to be the same way over and over again. I think it's because the individual doesn't really accept what they've done. They don't accept responsibility. And you know, I used to be sort of that. I know I used to be that way a bit too. I used to not, you know, when you're younger, you think you were completely in the right, you didn't do anything wrong and stuff like that. But I mean, it's not the way it is. That's not the way life is. You have to go and you have to accept responsibility. And I mean, aside from that, I've also gotten to a point where I've tried to change things I don't like. Be like, okay, yeah, that is one of my issues. I should probably change that. So yeah, I just... I love Charles. Boof! I'm sorry. Metalocalypse is great. It makes me smile. And see, isn't that good? Something so simplistic can make me happy. Like, you know, if I had a Newcastle, a sip from that could just make me happy because it tastes so good. Or, you know, a bite of a cookie, or a TV show that makes me giggle, or simplistic things can calm me down. And that's what I like to do. You have to be able to let crap go, because that's not any way you need to live, is living full of anger and full of pain and regret and everything. Like I said, I've had crap that happens. I don't know what I want. Do I want to be validated? I swear, I really did take a whole bunch of speech classes. I've been out for so long, and I haven't had to be in a play or speak intelligently. I need to go be in a Shakespearean play, and then I will be fine. Though it would always annoy my boyfriend because I'd come back from a Shakespearean play, and I would be over-enunciating every little word, and I would be pronouncing everything quite well, and, you know, I would be forming all my vowel sounds, and he'd be like, okay, yes, you can pronounce words correctly, but seriously, you need to stop. See? I wouldn't let the consonants fall off the end of my words, so you could hear everything I was saying, no matter where you were in the theater. And I would say, what? Because there is a W-H. What? Seriously, Chewy. Oh, that was bad. Y'all are sellouts. I'm sorry, this is a long video. Okay, this is exceedingly long. You guys are gonna want to shoot me, and I didn't say magma. Magma, 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 magma. Perhaps it should be seriously. I think I've said that like 50 times. So, I'll put your warnings at the beginning. I'll try and rewatch it. Maybe do a count of how many words I say. This is so long. I'm so sorry. It was me rambling in anger. Well, you guys have a good night. I will try to be better tomorrow. Alright. I think I'm going to watch movies. Movies? I don't even know what day it is. Wednesday. No, it's going to be Wednesday. Today was Tuesday. Alright. Smooth clock. Women are not capable of being brutal. Alright. Night.
You must die. I alone am best.